Today we're going to talk about advanced therapy and performance in Stamford, Connecticut. So a little bit of background. ATP is a training facility for high school, college, and professional baseball players that includes individualized programming based off of specific athlete needs. It also includes injury prevention and recovery therapy for players who are dealing with injuries or coming out of surgery. It was founded and owned by Dr. Josh Heenan, who originally started as the strength coach for the baseball team at Sacred Heart University and now works with the Los Angeles Angels and Los Angeles Dodgers with their strength and conditioning. There are facilities in both Stamford, Connecticut and Omaha, Nebraska. So in Chapter 2, we learned about selective comprehension or trigger features. The main product ATP is marketing is the 90 mile per hour formula. This formula states that an athlete can throw 90 miles per hour pain-free with a 400-pound deadlift, a 250-pound chin-up, 1.5 times bodyweight reverse lunge, and a 100-yard long toss. The name of that product is a huge part of the business and gets people through the door. 90 miles per hour is the threshold in baseball, so it immediately catches the eye for ATP's target market. We saw what happened when Snow Pup changed itself to Snowmaster. The name alone caused a huge spike in sales. No one's going to pay these high prices per month for the 85 mile per hour formula. However, with this model, ATP is missing out on the female and softball market. So what can they do or say to get more softball players through the door? The answer is to make a similar formula, but for softball. 70 miles per hour in softball is the equivalent of 90 in baseball, so ATP can begin to create the 70 mile per hour formula. While charging the same price, ATP can help athletes reach their goals on the softball field in addition to the baseball field. Chapter 11 discusses how important it is to build both brand personality and equity. Today, ATP has established a competent personality where they are reliable, intelligent, and successful, very similar to companies like Dell, Honda, or Ford. With an established personality, how do we begin to measure brand equity? ATP has done a great job in creating a positive association with its product, the 90 mile per hour formula. The website is full of good reviews and Dr. Heenan's social media is overflowing with success stories. Benefits, experiences, and images are all shown throughout ATP's website and social media pages, but how do we measure thoughts and feelings? To improve brand equity in that regard, what ATP could do is ask all clientele to fill out a survey about their thoughts and feelings, both about ATP in general and how they're thinking and feeling during their individual training sessions. To expand on that a little further, a poll can be put out for the social media following to ask the same about how players using the free content that's put out are thinking and feeling about ATP. This will allow them to get a better understanding of both their own athletes and potential new clients. Thirdly, in Chapter 18, we discuss different types of promotions to use in order to increase a product's popularity. ATP is still a relatively new company and is continuing to build their brand to recruit more and more clients. One option that I believe would be beneficial for this is to offer a deal for a free assessment prior to paying first month. Typically, a client would sign up to pay monthly and the day one assessment is included in those fees. With this deal, more athletes will be able to come in for their assessment without any of the financial worries. Not to mention, this allows clients to see exactly what they are paying for before they actually pay for it. Secondly, a sort of loyalty program that would be beneficial for increasing client numbers is offering a free month of training to any client that refers family, friends, or teammates. This provides an incentive for athletes to spread good word of mouth about ATP, which not only increases clients and revenue, but also social media following and brand equity. In conclusion, ATP is the standard for athletic training facilities in the Northeast, and a push in the right direction for their marketing team may put them above and beyond.